Hey y'all, this is Sonya Doswell with Solminod. We are here with Coach Chris Michaelson, head coach of the Seattle Mist, covering the Mist game tonight. Coach, you ready? Fired up, ready for tonight?
Oh, absolutely. I've been looking forward to this game since December 16th, actually. So as soon as that LA game was over, I was ready to get to Minnesota. So I can't wait.
I bet you are. And so what do you see as their greatest weakness?
Well, they've got some key injuries at the quarterback position and the running back position. So obviously those are the two key elements on offense. So our defense is going to try to exploit that. As you could see in LA, we had problems against the run, so we really focused on the run. If we stop the run, I think, and force them to throw with our secondary as strong as it is, I think we'll be in a good position.
And their greatest strength?
Well, their size, obviously. We're always the smallest team in the league, but we play big. So if we continue to play big and we come out aggressive and set the tone physical on the physical side, then I think we'll be fine. But it's more so their height that I'm concerned with, especially in the red zone area with the deep fades and stuff like that. So, but we know we've done some techniques and practiced jamming and ensuring that they don't get free, and then getting to the quarterback as fast as we can to disrupt those passes. So I think we'll be fine.
And some of our girls have some pretty impressive verticals as well.
Oh yeah, they may be short, but don't let that fool you. And they don't call Jessica Hoppy Hopkins for nothing.
That's right, and I understand some of the girls are up for some awards, huh? You must be proud, Coach.
Oh, absolutely. It's always nice when your players, work hard and they get the recognition that they deserve. And Jessica and Cam Warner are our two candidates for our team in multiple awards. And then, but again, I mean, all these girls are a contribute to that, without the blocking and the route running from other girls and the balls being delivered to Cam, she doesn't get the stats that she gets, nor does Jessica. So even though they're both very grateful of the awards, they also recognize it as a team concept. So.
Absolutely, it is a team effort because the runner's not going to get the running without the key blocks, right?
That's correct. That is absolutely correct. And and they work as one unit. And when they work as one unit, they're unstoppable. No team can beat them. It's just, it's the inexperience that they have right now of being able to work together that they've got to get over. And once they get over that hump, they're going to be a real powerful team. So.
And so, if you were to say that there was one key word to your team tonight, what would that one key word? That one key word that is going to be that key focus for the night?
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
Absolutely. They're inspired. This is potentially Cam Warner's last night, her last game at the Showwear Center, last game in the league. Potentially, if LA wins and we're out, then she will be done and retired. And so, they're all inspired by Cam. I mean, Cam sets a great precedence, and she's a big-time role model, and not on the field but off the field in the community, and being a mother and raising her child the way she has. He's a great young man, so a lot of respect for her, and it's going to be an emotional night.
Indeed it will, aside from the fact she is a female beast, if we can say, huh?
That's right. You might see some Skittles raining down tonight.
We may just see that. Is he coming here tonight, by the way?
I don't know if Marshawn's making it. I know there's going to be probably about 5 or 6 of the Hawks in the house. I just don't know if he's going to be one of them. So I think he had a plan to go out of town this weekend, so I don't know if those arrangements went through or if he's going to be here. So I haven't had a chance to look at who's going to be here tonight. I know the stadium will be, or the arena will be full.
Sure, as every game is, right? Because you do have the best fans in the LFL.
That's absolutely right. And then also you can touch base on that as well, as we are up for Team of the Year as well in the award academy, and that's the big one for me, obviously, and our fans. We have been voted and nominated for the best fan base in the entire league, and that's huge, because without them,
we're not surprised by that, are we?
No, not at all. But at the same token, we're very grateful, because without them, we don't get the recognition that we get, and we don't get the visibility that we get, and we don't stay in the league. We all know that obviously, putting people in the seats is what's going to continue to allow this league to grow, and we're definitely setting the precedence up here in Seattle.
Well, can we talk a little bit about that league growth? What is the LFL looking at for the fall season, huh?
Well, we're definitely looking to expand. I know I've been in contact with Mitch on several occasions, and we definitely want to go with probably about 4 more teams. I think a 16-team jump is going to be in the works. I can't say that, and confirm that, but that's probably what we're leaning towards. It will give you 2 conferences with 2 divisions in each conference. So then you'll have divisional play, and you'll see the format really starting to structure more like the NFL and other advanced football leagues, collegiate level and all that. So we're going to really try to organize it more and cater it towards that, so we can continue to expand without confusion and chaos. And I think we've got the conferences set up nicely right now to where we can add to the West and East without having an imbalance. It'll always remain the balance that we need. And obviously with us going to the Europe arena and Australia and then Canadian League starting this year, we are growing at a rapid rate, and it's only going to get bigger and better. But the play on the field is really going to dictate that growth, and so as coaches, we really got to dedicate ourselves to ensure that these teams are prepared in a professional manner, and they're running legit football schemes, and I think that's going to take us to the next level. And these women are catching on fast. I'm very impressed with the play. I mean, most guys, in this complex offense, it takes them 10 to 12 years to learn that kind of stuff, and they've been playing since Pop Warner, Pee Wee, and these women, it's like me trying to learn Chinese right now. That's not going to happen. But if it did, it would take me a long time. These girls are picking up the football, and they're learning at rapid rates. We still need time for growth, and we still need time for development, and that's one thing that we're looking at too in the off seasons is creating developmental programs to where we start to get player development, and that's really key right now. And I think once we get that established and set, I think you're going to see the league even go faster, and I'm excited. You can tell the level of play. I was in it 3 years ago when it first started, and the play from that year to this year is 180 degrees. Absolutely. So you're only going to see it get better and better and better. The equipment's going to get better. The arenas are going to get bigger. Unfortunately, I love the showwear, but I don't know if we can if we continue to sell out. Key Arena may be our next stop. So, but that's always good things. It's growth is always good, and you definitely want that. But I'm excited, and the players are excited too, and you're starting to see a higher commitment level where more girls are returning. And because you're getting a true athlete to come out now. Nothing to take away from the first-year girls. They're a bunch of great girls, but the caliber of athlete is definitely at another notch right now.
A little bit more than just trying to go out there and be cute, huh?
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with being pretty and athletic. You can do it all. This in this day of age, there's nothing wrong with doing everything.
And I know you have a daughter yourself, so I know that you believe in that.
Absolutely. And I tell her every day, you can do whatever you want. If it's a teacher, if it's a doctor, if it's a stay-at-home mom, it's whatever you want to do. Just do it. Just whatever you choose to do. Do it to your fullest ability.
That's right.
Yeah. So, and these women know that, and I treat them like football players. If you ever attend one of my practices, they're not women trying to play football. They are football players, and you instill that from the get-go. It may take a little longer in the process, but in the end, it's gonna be a stronger process than just trying to get by on a game-by-game basis. So. So
I think that shows on the field, Coach.
Absolutely, and you see a lot of different sets, motions. I mean, it's just like any collegiate, high school level, even the NFL. I mean, they're doing very advanced skill sets on this particular team. There are some rules that are in place to that kind of make it at a disadvantage for the defensive side, but they're getting it, and as coaches, we're trying to grasp it as well. It's not conventional 11-on-11, so we're making our adjustments as well to cater to it, and these girls are being just true athletes and adjusting. It's very impressive.
Well, and Coach, really, who's to say that some of the rules won't change? Some of the rules are changing in college basketball, in the NFL. I mean, now they can go ahead and review plays. They're making all sorts of changes, baseball, soccer, everything. So who's to say that they wouldn't make changes right here in our women's arena football, huh?
Right, and I definitely see. I mean, we've already made the changes just from last year to this year. So it's continuing, like I said, as progress, comes along, so does change. And so we're definitely going to change the rule books and cater, more advanced sets. Right now we try to protect the quarterbacks a little more just because it's very hard to find a quarterback at this moment in this stage. But as growth continues and as these girls really start to get better and better and understand the game of football, you're going to see, us being able to do different things on defense, which is going to require the quarterbacks to make quicker decisions, and audibles are going to be in place, which we already do on our team. But these are kind of things that are really will legitimize our sport. I don't want to just say, hey, this is our best player. Here you go, Cam. Go run the ball. Yeah. I could do that every play if I wanted to, but that's not going to do anything for development. That's not going to do anything for progress. And I really want to see this league and especially this team and organization get to the level to where they can run a pro set offense or a West Coast style offense or any type of offense they want to run and understand why it's ran that way and when it's ran that way. And once you get that, then the true athletes can adapt. So
full comprehension and full execution as well.
Absolutely. And we've got the athletes on this team that are able to do that. So it's exciting, and I'm excited. I'm believe it or not, I'm already kind of ready to start next year. So it's crazy. I know this year's not over, and we've got an outside shot to get in. And obviously we're going to handle our business tonight and do what we need to do on our end and hope for the best in LA and Chicago. But with that said, I'm already ready for new recruits to come in and start I missed training camp already. Maybe I'm just a nut, but I love it.
So, ladies, there you have it. If you are interested in trying out here for one of the teams on the LFL, they have tryouts every summer, about July or so, right, Coach?
Yeah, we'll probably go June or July this year. We'll figure the tentative schedule out. Just go to make sure you go to lflus.com and look for the updates. I'd say right around March and April is when those things will start coming out. So just keep your eyes out.
All right, don't forget the importance of being healthy, fit, and strong, mentally, spiritually, and physically, right?
That's correct, especially mentally if you want to play on this team. You'll be surprised. You might be the fitness model, and you might have played all the sports in the world, and you think you're ready athletically, but the mind is where you got to be strong at in this game. So.
That's right. Well, Coach, thank you so much for stopping by Solminod once again. We congratulate you on a really great season. You've had a couple losses there at the end of the game, but I tell you, both of those games are so impressive. They were really just a play away.
Yeah,
really.
Two games, 7 points separates us. We lost to Vegas by 4, and we lost to LA by 3. Again, though, the L's and W's they don't change. If you lose by 1 or if you lose by 40, they're still the L's.
That's right.
And we got to get over those, and we've got to learn to close games, and we've got to play from the whistle to whistle. That's our motto here in Seattle. So I'm looking forward to it, and it should be a good game tonight.
Wonderful. Well, thanks again, and we wish you the best tonight. We'll talk to you later on. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.